In this video, we're going to talk about how to combine exponents when base is multiplied. So let's get started. We need to add exponents together if the bases match. And the operation is multiplication. And this probably should be emphasized that we're talking about base multiplication, not exponent multiplication. That would be confusing. So multiplication on the base. You can just put that in parentheses, just make sure. Usually multiplication is implied. Now, you may recall from previous videos, maybe we showed a multiplication symbol, but usually it's either implied and there's no multiply dot or X or anything between it, but sometimes the base is shown with a dot symbol. And this also implies multiplication. In example 1, we have 2 to the third, 2 to the second, 3 to the third, 2 to the fifth, and 3 to the 11th. Each one of those bases with an exponent has a dot in between. So we need to find all the bases that match and look at their exponents. All the bases of 2, I've highlighted the exponent, and all the bases of 3, I've highlighted the exponent. This should give us a good idea of how we should rewrite this as a more consolidated product. 2 to the 3 plus 2 plus 5 times 3 to the 3 plus 11. This is a lot easier than writing out all those numbers multiplied together that many times. I don't want to sit here and write 3 times 3 times 3 11 times. So this is a much faster way to do it. 2 to the 3 plus 2 plus 5 gives me 2 to the 10, or 10th power, times 3 to the 3 plus 11 gives me 3 to the 14th power. If you wanted to calculate the actual value of this product, you can put this in your calculator by typing in 2 and then a little caret or an up symbol, 10, and then a multiplication symbol times 3 caret 14. This should give you your product. But for now, we're just trying to show that we can rewrite bases that match when you're multiplying the bases together as a sum of the exponents. Now let's look at example 2. We have 5 to the first times 3 to the fifth times 2 to the third times 3 to the third times 5 to the second. Now I will mention here that this exponent of 1 is usually not there. It's usually implied. It would just be a 5. And you have to know that that is to the first power. It has to be there, but usually for 1 we just don't write it. That's a math nerd thing. So just keep that in mind. Let's start with 5. We have 5 to the 1 and we have 5 to the second. So the sum of the exponents will be 5 to the 1 plus 2. Next we have 3 to the fifth and 3 to the third. The sum of those exponents will be 3 to the 5 plus 3. Next we have 2 to the third and no other bases of 2. So we just rewrite that one as 2 to the third. I'm now going to combine my exponents, which gives me 5 to the 3 times 3 to the 8th times 2 to the third. Again, you could put this in your calculator and find the actual value, but that's outside the scope of this video.